So today I'd like to talk to you about distance remote energy healing. Many of you have been in person with me when I've done energy healing on you, but today I'd like to talk about how we can do that when you can't be physically with me. A lot of people live too far away. Sometimes you might be too ill to come in. So let's talk about how that works. As you know, everything is energy. Energy is around all of us, so we're connected by that energy. We get connected by our feelings and our emotions, and we know what that's like. So as you know, when we've worked before, even when you're on my table, I can feel your energy, but I can also feel that energy when you're at a distance from me. So this is an example of what we would do if you and I were doing an energy healing session remotely or distance. What I would first have you do is be in a comfortable spot in your home. That would probably be on your bed is what I often recommend. I'd even have you get cozied up with a blanket, have a nice pillow. The whole goal for you is to be at a spot where you're very relaxed and comfortable. After you're in that place, you're on your phone, you're keeping your phone near you, because what I will do is I will take my phone, I'll put it on speakerphone, you'll put yours on speakerphone, and then I'm going to actually let you hear my music. And that's our indication that we're able to hear each other. So after you know you can hear the music, basically I go right into a session. So for many of you, you have our Energy Restore. This is an essential oil that really calms and balances the energy fields. So if you have this at home, what I would actually ask is for you to just go ahead and put a couple drops in your hand. Then what I'm going to have you do is rub that together till it gets a little warm. Now I want you to close your eyes. Just breathe that in, taking a nice couple deep breaths so you begin to get calm and relaxed. At that point, I use many different techniques on people. I use the healing bowl. I will use tuning forks. Many of you are used to some of these different techniques. So based on what I feel with you, I will use those different components. So I might start with that healing bowl, letting you hear that sound that will again begin to balance your body. And then at that point, I will put the music on, and what I will do is just ask you to begin to relax. So first I'll have you take some nice deep breaths. I'll walk you through that. I ask you to relax. I'm going to actually give you an example of that. So what I would be doing is I'm actually physically at a table just like this. I'm going to pretend you are here. So your body and my mind is right here, and you and I are connecting heart center to heart center. It's all about intention. So before we start, you and I are coming up with what is your intention for this healing session. You might say, I just really need peace and calm. It might be balance. You might have a pain in your right hip that we need to work on. So we're going to talk about what it is that your intention is being set for today. And that's what you're going to focus on. So while you're on your bed, I am pretending you are right here. So I'm actually going to come up to the head of the bed. I'm going to tell you to envision tapping into your senses. So I'm going to have you envision my hands on your clavicle and just begin to breathe. I'm going to have you take some nice deep belly breaths, thinking about what areas you might be holding on to tension, whether that be in your temples, in your shoulders, even the calves of your legs or your feet. So you're starting to release tension, release any anxiety, focusing on your breath, listening to the music. And then we're actually calling in divine guidance, divine intervention to be with us. And then I want you to envision that healing love, that healing light surrounding you. Just envisioning a blanket of love being on top of your body. And then at that point, I will stop talking and I will begin my session. So first, when I am working on you, I'm checking your energy fields. We've talked about this. Your energy fields are your chakras. So with my hands, I am looking, just like I do when you're in person, I'm looking on your body to see where is there some stuck energy? Where is there an imbalance that we need to balance out? So I will be doing that with my hands, kind of scanning your body to see how that feels. At that point, depending on where that stuck energy is, or if you are really struggling with a lot of stress, I may come up and start working on your head right away. I may say to you, my hands are on your temples. Just feel that, tap into that sense. Envision my hands being there, feel the warmth, feel the tingling. So I'll do perhaps something on your head. I may be working down your body. I may also be taking tuning forks. Many of you are aware of this. You might actually hear the sound of the tuning fork as I'm working on your body. So again, I'm pretending you are right here. I need to be working on your belly because your digestion is off. I might be using the tuning fork and working on that area. I might also be using my hands-on in that area, clearing energy, focusing on that. Your hip has some imbalance, it has pain. I'm going to do a pain drain so that we get that pain off of your hip. So I will, at this point, you are silent, I am silent, but I just want you to have a feel for how I'm working on your body. So I literally am envisioning you are here. I ask that you envision that you feel my hands on your body. You feel the energy flowing. So at different times I may be talking to you, but other times you are just in a deep, relaxed state, focusing again on your breath, listening to the music. It will be an hour-long session. At the end of that time, I will slowly ask you to bring your awareness back to your room. Bring your breath, increasing the consistency of your breath. You will feel my hands, or envision feeling my hands on your calves and on your feet to just kind of ground you and bring you back. Then at that point, I will talk again into the phone, ask you how you're doing, and then we will end our session with a conversation just like we do face to face. I will tell you what I found, if there were some emotions that we cleared, what areas were stuck that are now all cleared and open. And then at that point, we will talk about what are our goals? What are we going to do moving forward? And then I will answer any of your questions. So I hope this video has been helpful. I look forward to doing some remote distance healing with you and letting your body heal itself so you are at the best performance you can be at. Thanks for watching.